Hey guys, I'm Kenny with UglyTent. I'm out here with some buddies from work, back with Rooster and Joe. We're gonna do 5 miles the first day, camp at our favorite spot, and then we're gonna finish up the other 3 the next morning. I'm gonna test out my new Eureka Down Range Solo downrange. I'm gonna give you a review on it, have some fun, do a little bushcraft. So stick with me. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's eating size, baby.
So we just witnessed Joe catch a fish. It's a bass.
It's a bass, largemouth bass.
With his survival fishing kit. We are thoroughly impressed.
Definitely a difference between having a comfortable night and having a rough night of starving to death, you know. Going to sleep hungry.
Alright, so here we are with Joe. He's going to break down his survival fishing kit that you saw catch the big fish.
What we got is it's basically just twine, or what I use is spider wire. It'll take a lot of I don't know what poundage it is. It's ranked way up there. I just wrapped it around this and only take off what I need, usually from creekside. Don't need all that much. The lure itself is a cream, king of baits. It's reusable, and it's got its own thumper, should we say, and it really does attract them. It drifts nice in the water, and it's got a real nice look to it when it's moving through. You can, tie it to a stick and use it as a traditional pole method, but I prefer to throw it by hand. It weighs just enough to get it out there on the creek. Then I've got an assorted bag of just hooks and sinkers. I lost my bobber. I only carry one, just a medium-sized one, but just hooks and sinkers, multiple of them, so that way if I'm digging around for earthworms and stuff, I can use it. And that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean,
And you just keep it in a little repurposed glasses case.
Keep it all in there. If I want to add a little bit more, I add a little bit more. It all fits in there nicely.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, Joe.
No problem.
Won't go hungry with her buddy Joe around.
I don't know if you can hear it or not, but Rooster's sawing logs. 8:30 at night and he is sawing logs. Me and Joe just hanging out. So I wanted to give you a quick review of the Eureka Down Range Solo. It's a TCOP. It's called the Tent and Combat One Person. This is one of the vestibules. It's got 2 vestibules. And get a close up of this, Joe. They paid attention to the details, the small things, like your ties have the cord locks on it, which makes it easier than actually tying it. Which I thought was pretty cool. It's got tie downs everywhere. I didn't use all the tie downs. I did use this one here, and it pulls on the other side of the underside of the tent, which allows you to get a little bit more space inside. One of the things I like best about it, it's got the aluminum poles, and that's the reason I bought it. My old Eureka tent has the aluminum poles, and it's pretty much bomb proof, and that's what I was looking for. So this has got 3 poles. They crisscross, make an X here on the tent itself, and then there's a pole just for the rainfly that goes over the top, and they all tie in together in the middle, which makes it extremely tough. This is another one of the vestibules, the other side. It's just the same thing, just the access door is reversed. But you can see, this is where I put my gear for the night and closed it up, and I had access to it through the doors. It's got the doors on each side, and each door has the roll down, it's called a high-low ventilation door. It does have a built-in footprint. I put a Mylar blanket underneath it to create a vapor barrier, keep some of the cold away from me. It's got the condensation vents too, which I used the other side, but I did not use this one. You just stick it up like that, and it helps keep the condensation down. And this morning when I got up, even though it was moist and cold outside, I did not have a lot of condensation. I had a little bit on the doors to the vestibules, but not enough to even wet a rag. So I was very pleased with that. Let me show you inside real quick. Get this. All right, you can see it's got it is the Solo, so there's not a lot of room for gear. That's the reason the vestibules are so important. But it's got I've got a gear loft that comes with it, and it's got 2 places to hang it. You can hang it from either side, and you can see how the zip down doors do. These high-low doors come down like that, so you've got your ventilation. It's got pockets everywhere. It's got pockets on the sides, and it's got a pocket over here on this side, and that's actually for the door. Each side has its own little pocket. Instead of tying the door back, you just wad it up and stuff it in there. Interesting. And you can see how well this ties in. See right there. See how it's all tied in together. So it's got the snap locks that connect the tent to the poles themselves. Oh yeah, show this. It's also got this little, on the flaps, I guess if you're in high wind or you don't want your door to come open, it's got the Velcro closures with the zippers. So you zip it and then it Velcros, but it's got an extra buckle here that you can buckle it down to keep it from coming open. It's kind of redundant, but extra secure. Is he flying? Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of UglyTent. I hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as I enjoyed making it. We'll see you next time.